I'm gonna do two in one. I'm gonna do David's question and Jason Jackson.
Okay.
David asks, when selling stocks, what techniques do you use to see which stocks are ready for pruning? Um, and Jason Jackson asks the reasoning behind selling Amazon from top positions to not holding at all. Jason gets the star for paying attention in class. Yeah. Absolutely. I recently sold the last bit of my Amazon in January, and it was, as companies get to be much, much larger, I worry about, one, the complexity of their business. Just being, I've worked at IBM down to small companies with 800 people, and larger companies. And I don't know that Amazon is this way. This is one of the most well-run companies in the world, but just the multiplication of people that have to be involved to do the daily business and then grow that business over time. I feel like my money is better spent elsewhere. So, owning a $1.6 trillion market cap company, or owning something like Cloudflare that's 50 billion, or Asana that's 5 billion, I will err toward the smaller size companies that have large markets. And that's
Yeah,
similar to the selling stocks. And I kind of have the techniques, and I'm down to where I want to add some money to Cloudflare, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, because I'm stuck.
So for me, I can address the trimming your weeds kind of thing, because I mentioned earlier I sold Under Armour. When did I sell Under Armour? On the 5th, so last week. I also sold, surprisingly enough, I sold Chipotle Mexican Grill, CMG. I sold completely. Those were two stocks I elected to trim. The reason I sold Under Armour, I'm really, really, really slow on the trigger to sell out of a company. And it took me several years to finally reach the decision that I just don't think Under Armour has the chops to be a market beater anymore. And a big part was it was still a moderately relevant size position in my portfolio. It was enough capital to free up that I could allocate it towards what I thought were better ideas. For Chipotle, I've just become less and less interested in following the business. I think it's still a wonderful business. I think it's extremely overvalued, even though they are likely to continue to grow. They have the best, economics, unit economics in the restaurant business. They're absolutely incredible cash generation. I'm just not interested in owning the business anymore at this point. So for me, a lot of it, sometimes it's just interest, loss of compelling belief in the business. And that's it. That's it at this point in my career.